Photosynthesis is the process in which light energy is converted to chemical energy in the form of sugars. In a process driven by light energy, glucose are constructed from water and carbon dioxide, and oxygen is released as a byproduct. Glucose molecules serve as fuel for cells. Their chemical energy can be harvested through processes like cellular respiration and fermentation, which generate ATP. And carbon from carbon dioxide can be incorporated into organic molecules in a process called carbon fixation. Plants are the most common autotrophs in land ecosystems. All green plant tissues can photosynthesize, but in most plants, the majority of photosynthesis usually occurs in the leaves in a middle layer of leaf tissue called mesophyll. Small pores called stomata are found on the surface of the leaves, and they let carbon dioxide diffuse into the mesophyll and oxygen diffuse out. Each mesophyll cells contain organelles called chloroplasts, which are specialized to carry out the reactions of photosynthesis. Within each chloroplast, disc-like structures called thylakoids are arranged in piles like stacks of pancakes that are known as grana, or in singular form granum. The membrane of each thylakoid contains chlorophylls that absorb light. Photosynthesis occurs in two stages, one called the light-dependent reaction and the other called the Calvin cycle. In the light-dependent reaction, chlorophylls absorb light energy, which is converted into chemical energy through the formation of ATP and NADPH. In this process, water is also converted to oxygen. The Calvin cycle, known as the light-independent reaction, takes place in the stroma and doesn't directly require light, and it uses the ATP and NADPH from the previous step to fix carbon dioxide and produce 3 carbon sugars, G3P, which join up to form glucose. Overall, the light-dependent reactions capture energy and store it temporarily. And in the second step, it uses those stored energy to generate glucose from carbon dioxide. In the end, the energy that started out as light ends up trapped in the bonds of the sugars.